Good morning and welcome everyone to our live webcast series Meet in Spain, hosted by the Tourist Office of Spain in Chicago. We are happy to host today a live session about Tenerife, one of the most exotic destinations in Spain and Europe, an island that stands out for its beauty and warm climate all year round, but also for its great capacity and quality service for any meeting, event, or congress purpose. Our goal with this session is for you to learn a little bit about the island, which is without doubt at the forefront of the MICE destinations, not only in Spain, but also in Europe. Before starting with our guest speakers' presentations, let me briefly introduce each of them in this order. Diego Fernandez, Product Director of the Tenerife Convention Bureau, followed by Rosie Gottlieb, Director of Sales and Marketing of the spectacular and luxurious Abama Golf and Spa Resort. Our third speaker will be Marcos Albornoz, Director Sales and Operations MICE from TENTRAVEL DMC, a leading company organizing events and incentives. And our last speaker tonight will be Hector Hernandez from the unique avant-garde and multifunctional Congress Center of Magma Congresos. Please feel free to use the Q&A tab to ask any questions during the session, and we will be answering them at the end of the session. Let's welcome now our first speaker.
Hello. Hello, I'm Diego Fernandez, manager at Tenerife Convention Bureau. And, well, in the next minutes, I would like to tell you about Tenerife and why you should think of Tenerife as a possible destination for your meetings or your corporate incentive travel. Well, Tenerife is located, it's the biggest of the 7 Canary Islands, and it's located at the south of Spain. Well, it's very well known and as a holiday destination, maybe not as well known as a meeting destination. Well, many people go to Tenerife because of the first of all, of the climate. So we have a fantastic climate of 23 degrees, which are more or less 73 Fahrenheit degrees, all year round, which means that whatever you want to organize, you can do it outdoors all year round. Differences between summer and winter are very, very low, and that means that you can organize working lunches or outdoor training or whatever kind of activities outdoor. Talking about the infrastructure, we have we have 5 convention centers, many of them big, really big ones, like the one in the picture, which is the Magma Convention Center, or the International Convention Center in Santa Cruz with a capacity up to 4,000 people. So really big infrastructure for congresses. This is another beautiful picture of the convention centers in the island. Talking about hotels, we have probably some of the best hotels in Spain. Places like the Hotel Abama that you will hear about in a few minutes, or the Bahía del Duque, or the Gran Meliá Palacio de Isora are among the best hotels in Spain. Fantastic properties with a wow factor that can impress your client. If we talk about the activities, well, there are many things to do in Tenerife. Actually, there are many possibilities. Half of the island is completely protected as a national park or different protected areas. We have 2 sites World Heritage from UNESCO, like the Mount Teide, the highest mountain in Spain, a volcanic place, or the historic city of La Laguna. We have the highest mountain in Spain. The whole landscape is beautiful, and you will be on the top of the clouds. So it's a beautiful place to visit, or also to see the national park, and also to do some stargazing. It's one of the most transparent skies in the world. Also, there are beautiful historic towns to be visited, like the one in La Laguna, or places like La Orotava or Icod. There are really beautiful places to visit and to do activities in these beautiful and historic towns. Also, we have beautiful places like the prehistoric forest, like the Laurisilva, which is unique in the world, and it's a fantastic place to be visited, to do excursion, trekking, or activities, orientation activities, etc. Also, you could do also whale watching. We have a group of more 300 whales all around the south coast of Tenerife, and they don't migrate. They stay there all year round. So it's a fantastic activity to hire a boat, a sailing boat, and go and see whales and dolphins. Also, we have beautiful places to organize alternative meetings or dinners, like organizing a dinner in the middle of a plantation in a historic or prehistoric pyramid, or in Canarian houses from 17th century. So, like this beautiful setting in the middle of a banana plantation. Many other places you can do dinners on a beach, or directly on town, and in a thematic park, or in different places. So also something which is important, sometimes we don't tell you about, is that you use the money doing things in Tenerife. Actually, the taxes are just 7%. Well below to the 21% that is applied in the rest of Spain. So you can enjoy a beautiful place, but at the same time you are also saving quite a lot of money at the end of your event. Also, Tenerife is very well known because it's a exotic destination, but also it's very safe. I mean, we are part of Spain. We use the euro, and the sensation of security and safety is very important, and also the standards of quality that you find in the island are very, very high. And we talk about hotels and convention centers, but also a big network of professionals and incoming agencies that they can provide whatever you may need to do a successful event in the island, right? And then also we also a convention bureau. We are more than happy to help you and to give you good advice and assistance to prepare your event and to do it the most of it, right? So thank you, and this is our contact. You can phone us or email us at any time. Thank you for your time. And also, I will introduce you also from Nochelle, Abama, to Rosie Gottlieb. It's a fantastic property, and you will love it when you hear about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Diego. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Ritz-Carlton, Abama. We are located on a private 400-acre estate on the southwest coast of Tenerife. We're only about 2.5 to 5 hours away by plane from the main European hubs. We opened as an independent hotel in November 2005, and Ritz-Carlton took over the property in July of 2007. We used to be a banana plantation and still are surrounded by plantations on each side of the estate. We have over 90,000 trees, palm trees, and plants on the entire resort. And with a 360-degree view. On our back, you would see the beautiful mountain range with the highest mountain in Spain, as Diego mentioned. And to the front, you would see the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean and surrounding islands. The sunsets are always in front of us. As Diego said, I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for the Ritz-Carlton property, and I was actually born and raised in Tenerife. From the following slide, you can see on the map the island of Tenerife, and you can see that we are located on the southwest coast of the island. We're about 25 minutes away by car from the south airport and 90 minutes from the north airport. We are on a privileged location due to being in a very unspoiled and natural area in close proximity to the nicer and more charming local villages and surrounded by a real local flair of the destination. On the right, you will see an aerial shot of the resort, and you can see that the built area is only a third of the entire estate, which you cannot even view on this picture. You can clearly see, in fact, that we are surrounded by the plantations with the golf course on the top, and then on the waterfront you can see our golden sand beach, which you access either by road or via our cable car from the top of the cliff. Our highlights and unique selling points are we are really a unique destination in itself with an amazing sense of arrival due to the design, the surrounding gardens and banana plantations. We have a wide range of outdoor venues. We have an exclusive and private golden sand beach, an amazing gastronomic offering through our 10 themed restaurants. We have 2 Michelin star restaurants, a championship 18-hole par 72 golf course, a tennis academy, and a destination spa. In total, we are a fairly large resort with 469 rooms and suites, which are divided between the main building and our villas, all rooms with resort or ocean view. And we have 3 top VIP suites in addition to the junior suites and 1-bedroom suites. Here you see a picture of our standard room. We have the largest rooms in the destination, over 500 square feet. All of them have terraces or balconies, either with a resort view or an ocean view. They're equipped with the usual amenities and services you would expect from a Ritz-Carlton property. The beauty of our standard room inventory is that we have a total of 251, which are all identical and which make it hassle-free when it comes to assigning rooms to the delegates. Our suites all have separate living rooms from bedrooms. They've recently been refurbished. They are also a great resource for VIP upgrades and to be used as breakout rooms. Our villas, which is actually in a red circle, you can see there are 4 rows of them cascading down to the ocean. They are like a boutique resort within Abama. They're all facing the ocean. Each row has a mix of between 24 and 70 rooms and suites. Each has its own private pool, and they are ideal for small, high-end groups who wish to have a more private and exclusive product, yet be all together and part of a larger resort. Clients move around on site with shuttle service provided by our 2 mini trains that are constantly moving from the beach up to the golf course and making various stops throughout the resort. The Abama meeting space is over 16,000 square feet. It's comprised of versatile and self-contained meeting rooms with natural daylight. There's a capacity for over 800 people in banquet setup, which can be split in 10 separate modules, which are multi-purpose rooms and can be used as well as exhibition areas. We also have vehicle access into the ballroom, which is ideal for car launches. The ballroom is a modern space for high-tech meetings, great venue for catering, as well as a great backup for all our outdoor venues. One of our unique selling points is that, first of all, we are very flexible as a hotel on how we allow to use our outdoor venues and spaces. And secondly, we have an amazing variety of options that can be used for outdoor on-site events, each with its own atmosphere, from a private garden on the cliff top to our main pool surrounded by lush gardens, or our exclusive beach, totally private for your event. These are just to name a few. We are used to groups ranging from 10 to 1,200 people during buyouts For each group, we can organize an original agenda of activities that can either be enjoyed as a group or as an individual client. We pride ourselves of the unique workshops and activities that we can put together to ensure your delegates leave Abama with a memorable experience. All our restaurants feature a unique cuisine, from Mediterranean dishes to Canarian local food to an Argentinian steakhouse or Italian restaurant, as well as fresh fish and seafood, with the highlight of our Michelin star restaurants, MB, which fuses traditional Spanish recipes with gourmet touches, to our Kabuki Japanese restaurant. They each hold a one-star Michelin star. We are the only hotel in the entire Ritz-Carlton company that has 2 Michelin stars in one hotel, and we are the only hotel in Spain. We are also able to privatize any of these restaurants and cater for any of these cuisines in any of our venues on site. Additionally, the beauty of our restaurants is that they are all different in decor, as you can see from the pictures. You have the sensation that you really walk into a different space every time. Additionally, most of our restaurants enjoy prime outdoor locations with incredible views, allowing our guests to enjoy our beautiful weather and temperature. Here you see a shot of our one-star Michelin restaurant MB, which is an Art Deco style restaurant with an amazing wine cellar. And here you see the second 1 Michelin star restaurant, which is Kabuki, with a very eclectic and minimalist design with Japanese food. We also have 7 pools. They are all freshwater and climatized, allowing your delegates in their free time to really hide away and enjoy some private time. Our golden sand beach is our jewel. It's located in a natural cove, protected from the wind and the waves, ideal for a private evening event, either as an informal welcome barbecue or reception cocktail to a gala dinner or to a real party with laser lights and DJ. Our spa extends over 27,000 square feet, is divided in 3 floors and features 14 treatment rooms, a thermal water circuit, a spa garden, and our 24-hour complimentary gym, as well as a wide range of signature treatments. This is another little hidden jewel in our resort, which can easily be integrated in a spouse or free time program. The Abama Golf Course is known as one of the best courses in Europe, which can be played all year round. Out of the 18 holes, 17 of them have views over the ocean. It is a challenging course, and you're provided with a buggy with GPS system to play it. It's ideal for tournaments and clinics as a group activity, and you can see some of the amazing photos of the golf course. Last but not least, you can see as well our tennis academy. We have 7 tennis courts, 1 central court, and 4 paddle courts, and it's run by famous ex-Wimbledon winners, Emilio Sanchez Vicario and Sergio Casal. And again, their professionals can assure you a wonderful mini tournament or clinic for your group as part of your activities. So I hope that this brief snapshot of the Ritz-Carlton Abama has given you an idea of the potential of our resort to make your client's program unforgettable. And our prime objective is to ensure great experiences and flawless organization. Thank you very much.
Rosie, thank you very much for this great overview. Now let's hear from Marcos Albornoz from TENTRAVEL DMC.
Good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Lovely. Thank you for coming in to listen to us. I'm looking at the refreshing load, and I can see who's there, and it's lovely to have you into our webcast. Marcos Albornoz van Aken. I'm half Spanish, half Dutch, and I've been on the Canary Islands after having worked abroad for the past 15 years. I joined TENTRAVEL 10 years ago and haven't looked back. It's a family-run business of intrepid specialists who do nothing else but organize small and large events throughout the 7 Canary Islands, of which Tenerife is the largest one and probably the island that has the biggest pulling power, and I'll let you know in the next couple of minutes why that is. We've worked intensively with U.S. clients over the past years and hope to do so in the future. As I said, we're a fully specialized destination management company, full service, working 24/7, not only for U.S. clients. We have a wide variety of global clients we work with out of Russia, out of the British market, Germany, Poland, and the rest of the European Union. And we've discovered over the years that Tenerife has become a global hub for 3 continents, South American and American, European and Asian markets. When it comes to global conferences, it's a middle point for all destinations. I think that's part of our success at the moment. To carry on further, what else do we do apart from organize events? And I want to tell you a bit about that before I launch into the events themselves. We are shore excursion specialists and agents for the likes of Disney Cruises, Cunard, Silversea, Saga and Christina Cruises. This means we're used to handling not only the small specialist events, but also the large cruise liners, taking on board 2,500 to 300 passengers a day when it has to be, and when we have the large ships in our ports. We also have a small tour operation going with British tour operators, high end of the market, and that has come about purely because the corporate market has requested that from us. When we've, over the years, organized events, we've come to discover that these events are composed of many VIPs, and they want FI2 services, they want individual services through specialist tour operators, and we've come to handle that business also. Moving swiftly on, what do we offer as a specialist DMC? Well, the obvious answer is land-based and water-based excursions, and these can be divided roughly into these 2 sections. A land-based, Tenerife, as Diego mentioned, has a lot of natural resources which can be exploited in benefit of the corporate market. Teide National Park is the most visited national park in Spain. It has over 6 million tourists, but that doesn't mean it's swarming with tourists in every area of the national park. And that's our objective as a DMC. It's to show the corporate market those areas where the normal or the average tourist wouldn't normally land, and show them the better parts of that national park. Apart from the national park, as Diego mentioned, the island is very heavily regulated and has natural resources at the disposal of our guests in the form of trekking, of kayaking, of very specialist tours in the center of the island. There's a very large option for water-based